been watching not quite a bit, but I've seen a few clips of Mike Israetel talking about shoulder development and whatnot. So I think we're gonna try a couple of his movements out on some of these shoulder exercises that we're gonna do. I think the main two that I know that he talks about a lot is a side lateral raise, but it's a very like over accentuated lateral raise. So like when you're doing the movement, you're coming like all the way up to like up here, I think. So that's gonna be one of the main exercises that we're gonna do. The other one is gonna be a cable kind of like pullback that's gonna target the side and rear delt. So it's like you're starting like right here, and then it's like this movement. So I'm gonna be doing those. He had talked about it too. Like, I would definitely like to hear your opinion on this, but Mike Israetel has talked about the volume that you should be trying to achieve when hitting shoulders, and he had talked about like basically hitting shoulders like he said like 3 to 4 times a week, and doing kind of like picking 2 exercises, but doing kind of like, I want to say he said like 4 to 7 sets of each exercise. So I don't know what that, I don't know what that looks like. I can't say that I've done that in the past, but I would genuinely like to hear what your thoughts on that. So the question for the car talk is, what are your thoughts on Mike Israetel's opinion of hitting shoulders 3 to 4 times a week at a high volume output? So 7 sets each exercise, 3 to 4 times a week. I would genuinely like to hear it because I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I think that for the most part, the amount that you hit shoulders can be dependent on the body type and what that looks like. So how your muscle responds to muscular stimulus. I'm not 100% sure, but I just know that everybody's different. So like I know that a lot of people respond to very low volume, heavy, basic movements for shoulder, like just doing military presses, or just like doing military presses, a dumbbell side lateral raise, and a reverse back deck. Like, I know guys that only do those 3 movements when they do shoulders, and I'm like, I hear you. I can't hardly say anything. Shoulders are kind of a weak point for me, so it's like when I'm when I'm talking with guys about kind of like how they train shoulders and their thoughts behind it, like shoulders have always been a relative weak point for me, so I'm just trying to still kind of like figure out what works for the most part. So that's what we're gonna do today. But either way, I think we're gonna try and do a kind of Mike Israetel shoulder workouts. I'm not sure if we're gonna go above that that high of volume. I don't know. I might just pick 2 workouts and just do that. Just a side delt raise that really overextends the movement, and then that rear delt cable movement. Just do those 2 exercises and do like, I don't know, 5 to 7 sets of each. So like close to muscular failure, maybe like 2 reps in reserve, maybe. I don't know. I typically just go to like failure most of the time anyway, so it's really basically how I train, so it's nothing crazy, nothing special. But yeah, let me know, drop a comment in there and tell me what you think about Tell me what you think about that idea around shoulder training. Genuinely would like to hear it. Another thing, I'm rocking this crazy cool, this Ghost muscular, or no, what's it called? American Muscle drop from Controlled Insanity. So this thing's sick. I got the hoodie and the matching sweatpants, and the sweatpants are dope. I am a big fan of them. I think that the real wide leg cut that they use in these is perfect for anybody, any body type. Like for a bigger dude, they're kind of like middle of the road, body shape, skinny dude. I think it all looks good. I think the wide leg's back, so I'm here for it. I've always loved these baggy fits anyway, so Controlled Insanity they do such a sick job at their fits on some of their clothes. Their pump covers are dope too, so big fan of those as well. But yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do today. That's the fit. The pre-workout that we have is a scoop and a half of the Pulse Plus Burn from Legion. Use my code MitchellG. I'll drop that right here, and that will save you. It'll give you a BOGO 50% off your first order. So do whatever you got to do, to get that BOGO 50% off. And then yeah, save you a little money. So it's pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm starting to feel the tingles. I'm starting to feel the beta-alanine kick in. So let's head in there and get started. We've got shoulders and I think 45 minutes of cardio today. So 45 minutes cardio on the seated bike's not that bad, but we're getting lean, we're getting more vascular. We're starting to see a lot of the results from that consistent cardio that we're doing. So don't skip your cardio. Like I said, don't skip forearms. Just filmed a video the other day about that, so don't skip your forearms. Yeah, see you in there. Peace.
Alright, we're going to start with rear delts. Let's start with a couple of these movements. Oh, those hurt. Run it back. This volume is heavy right now. Whew. Let's do this at 5 or 6. Not 100% sure, so just keep it moving. I think I'm gonna call it there, so I'm gonna move to these side lat raises. I'm not 100% sure either if 10 pound, like just 10 pound dumbbells is good, or what that number looks like, but that's what we're gonna start with, so, alright. I might go up to 12 or 15 pounders for this next set and see how that feels. So, all right. Okay. I'm gonna go up to 12s for this. So. Set number 3. Whew, this is cooking my shoulders. Set 4. I think, yeah.